a dream I know. Deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name, amen. I get video wey I want present to una this very moment, and I go dey follow una dey watch the video. After we don watch am together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Push it to everywhere, blast it on Radio Biafra, tell them that we are coming to Ebonyi State. Because Ebonyi State is Biafra, with anger and with thunderous voice. And all his order was carried out. And we get the Roma he knew that we are coming. So if you are doing that, thinking that you can play Sumingo or whatever, you position yourself as a leader of this movement. I'm sorry to say that, because what the road that Nnamdi Kanu have passed to take us where we are today in 1 million years, you times 1 million cannot do it. So I want to set that record straight. By the time I begin to show you things that you are going to see on this platform this night, you will understand what I mean. I am concentrating on this program and the video that I want to show. Those of you who are commenting rubbish on our comment section, I will take care of you very soon. But for now, we are focusing, because I have two gallant men with me here who are going to do justice to a lot of issues that I'm going to throw up on this platform, and we're going to discuss them. And this program this night is going to be quite different from the ones you're getting before, because I'm going to show you a lot. I am going to show you a whole lot, and I want you to listen. Very good. Continue. Yes. No. I think your voice is troubled. And that tells me something. I'm very glad today that people from Tawabari, and they're also here. Yes.
Okay, viewers, this is part of the attack that we are getting from Nigerian government. Before he comes back in, let us keep the rule going. Today, as
I used to play at Element when I was young. My mom's aunt was married there, and I used to go there to go and see them at Element. Yes, I used to say it. Yes. My parents are from there. What IPOB has done is to destroy the lies from the street. Yes. If I tell me that somebody from Ogun is not my brother, does that make any sense to anybody? No. We are one family. Yes. Indivisible under God. I say indivisible under God. Some people will try to divide this IPOB. That IPOB is indestructible and indivisible. Yes. We are one. And Biafra will come with everybody in it. They came to Kuje, I'm telling you openly. They said, I can take Igbo land and go. Do you know they said that to me? Yes. Face to face meeting. Take Igbo land and go. You can't do your Biafra with Igbo. I said, I will not concede 1 inch of Biafran territory to you. God will not forgive me if I allow any territory of Biafra Yes. The reason why we failed before was because we didn't bring Igede and the Duma with us. Yeah. And you know that? You know that? Yes. They joined the defense to fight. They joined the enemies to fight us. This time around, all the children of God, they are coming with us. Yes. And we are going to this his kingdom, which is Biafra. He said that mankind may know that we left Egypt and Israel to come here for a purpose. Yes. To bring light in this place of darkness. Yes. That light must shine. Yes. And Biafra must rise up. Yes. And the world will know we are here. Yes. Because in freedom we will be born. Yes. And we live in freedom forever. Yes.
I think they say we are honest people with someone that attend. We are more than
Yeah, thank you. This first video that I play right now, I want us to discuss about it. I will play another video, we discuss about it. Until I come to when they invaded the palace and begin to shoot and kill innocent people. I'm going to show everything on this platform. Like I said, you have to document this video. This program that we are watching now, you need to share it. If you listen to Nnamdi Kanu very, very well, I want to use this video to remind our brothers from Isoko, from Ikwere, from Ijo, from Ibanke, from Ibakere, from all part of Biafra land to know that Nnamdi Kanu refused to go with 5 states. Right inside Kuje prison, he said it on this video you are listening right now. This video I'm showing now, you can't find it somewhere else. Only on this platform. You can't find this video that you are watching now somewhere else. Only on this platform. It is in my archive. And there are so many of them. But I'm bringing it up at the right time. Because some of our people are beginning to ask questions because of what is happening in this struggle right now. They are beginning to ask questions. Does it mean that we are not inclusive in this Biafra? Why are we being treated the way we are being treated? What is happening? What is happening? Some people that are supposed to get a strike are not getting strike. Why some people who are not supposed to get strike are getting strike? These are the questions that is arising in this struggle at this point in time. So why I am discussing about 14th of September, I want to touch this because it's very, very important. And so God so kind, my brother from Isoko is here. Nnamdi Kanu refused. They came to him in the Kuje prison and told him, go with 5 states. That is Anambra, Enugu, Imo, Ebonyi, and Abia. He said no, that he cannot concede 1 inch of this land to the enemy. Therefore, my brother and my sisters, those from Ikwere, those from Ibanke, those from Ibakre, those from Ijo, those from Urobo, those from Igede, all of you put together, and our brothers and sisters from Lower Benue, I want you to know that this Biafra we are fighting for is not just for Igbos, because it was Franco Pigo that made it possible and called Ojukwu to say this is the name that we should give this our new nation, Biafra, and we all shall live in it. I'm going straight to you, Idudu Machineke. If you have something to say in regards to the video you just watched, based on what Nnamdi Kanu have stated here, because I begin to see that some people are beginning to have kind of questions or kind of little biased mind. Why are we not treated equal? Why is somebody from the other side of Biafra land is treated as if it's not part and parcel of this family? That is not what I have come to discuss. But looking at what Nnamdi Kanu have just said here on this video, it's not a written note. It is a video. It's a video footage. You heard him. I can play it 10 times or 100 times if you want. That he is not going to concede 1 inch of Biafra land to the enemy. That we all are Biafrans and we are going to march together. That is why you must share this program in every forum, be it Igede forum, be it Ibanke forum. That is why Nnamdi Kanu, we are still fighting for Biafra. If Nnamdi Kanu had accepted that he want to go with only but 5 states, by now, one day, I will go Biafra. I will be in Biafra now and I will be enjoying. But he said no. That somebody like Idudu is not going to be left behind because he's our brother. That somebody like Wasofia cannot be left behind because she's our sister. That somebody like Efe Wano cannot be left behind. And all our brothers from the riverine area, that we must march together. Because the reason why we fell before is because we did not go with all our brothers and our sisters. And God is with us. So Idudu, please, I want you to throw a little bit light to that. Just use a few minutes to throw light to that. I will come to Innocent, then I will go to another video. Go ahead, Mazi Idudu.
Yeah,
waiting.
thank you so much, Mazi Presidency. I will beg you to give me a little more time because I would like to elaborate on this topic very well. First and foremost, let me thank those that observe today's sit at home, being the 14th of September 2021. I say, may all bless you all. And words are not enough to thank you or to send my appreciation. Now going to the video just play, I will say Ohamadike, may he live long. Nnamdi Kanu, the great leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He's a father of all nations and he's a leader of all people trapped in the dungeon, or should I say in the contraction called Nigeria. And he have a soft heart and he have a big heart that accommodate everybody, no discrimination or of any kind. And let me go straight to the point. First of all, he did the right thing. And I know a lot of our brothers who are the Igbo speaking Biafrans, sometimes they will be like, oh, these so-called nigger that people are drawing us back. They have the right to be angry. They have the right to be angry. And let me go to that point again. When you hear people from the so-called nigger data, which are the coastal region of Biafra, they are saying that maybe they are not carrying us along, or we feel like we are not carried along. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made it very quite clear that Biafra means come and join, and we have been calling. Just even me too, that is also from the same area, from Delta State. We have been broadcasting, evangelizing, calling on everybody to come so that we can fight, for freedom, so we'll be free from the hands of Fulani Janjaweed that are killing us, raping us, destroying our crops. Who will say that it's not affected by Fulani? If not for any other thing, who will say that I have never been affected by Fulani? Fulani have, affected everybody one way or the other. If Fulani does not rape your mother, they rape your sister. They don't rape your sister, they rape your wife, or they rape your daughter. In fact, they went as far they are raping men now. They are raping fellow men. Fulani, if they don't destroy crop, they do other things, killing, slaughtering, and all that. So that is why the indigenous people of Biafra are agitating. And we say we cannot continue like this. We are not animals and we are not terrorists. We are not vampires and we are not cannibals. We cannot be living with people that killing somebody feel like it's just like a normal thing, like good money to them. That is why the Moses of our time that has been sent by God Himself, Almighty, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have come to liberate the people of Biafra from the bondage. So I will say to our people in the coastal region that they should stand up. They should stand up and listen to what we are saying. Nobody is against them. And I also say that the complaint that they give sometimes, in my own perspective, I will say that it's just out of cowardice, or should I say, people who don't have vision. Okay, even if you feel that you are not a Biafran and Fulani is killing you in your own land in a so-called Niger Delta area, so what are you doing? You are doing nothing. You are doing absolutely nothing. And the only people that stood up are the IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. They are the only people that stood up, and you are still condemning them. I don't know if you are a satisfied slave. I don't know how to categorize you. But we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we have stand up, we have stood up, and stand toe to toe with our enemy, and we say it's either Biafra or Biafra. It's either Biafra or dead. And that is why you say that we stand tall, and our goal and our aim and our stand remain the same. We have never wavered or not changed from our point of agitation, our mission and our destination. Our destination is Biafra. And I want to use this opportunity also to make this very clear. The Niger Delta, of course, we have good numbers of people who are in IPOB, who are in principal office, who are working, who are in ESN in the entire coastal region. Okay, and we are still working and we are trying our best. But one thing is for sure: if you say you are not a Biafran, that is all for you. When the day of referendum come, every man one vote, majority carry the vote. When Biafra is able to give us 70% vote, we won. When Biafra is able to give us 60%, we won. Even 55, we won. Majority carry the vote. It's referendum. We vote. We do our census. How many are we in Biafra now? So number, and we vote. Once we cross 55, we won already, and we know we'll go 70, 80. So you are just on your own. Is the earlier time you embrace Biafra. And I want to say this again. I am from Delta State, and Delta State is just like a glass. Or should I say the Ninga Delta is just like a glass. And what do I mean? You know, I see a lot of people talking, we are not Biafra, we are not Biafra. And let me tell you the truth. The truth remains that the Urobo does not like the Isoko, not the Isoko like the Urobo. The Urobo does not like Ishekiri, Ishekiri not like Urobo. Ishekiri not like Ijo, not like Ishekiri. So this is how we have been living. I'm just using Delta State as a case study. And that's the truth. Go and ask anybody. None of us like ourselves. We are just pretending. The only time they stand to say something meaningful in their life or trying to, did I say meaningful? The only time they stand to say something as if they are united is when they say, we are it's when they want to say something stupid. Okay, apart from that, they don't want to do anything meaningful. They are so useless and foolish. But I will say something. Like men on ground, and we are working and we are still working. And one is for sure. If they say Biafra is an Igbo affair, that means all Igbo are going to go. You cannot tell me that the Igbo so-called coup that was planned from someone that's from Delta State in Opanam in Asaba will not be part of Biafra. So when Asaba is going already, who are left? We the so-called the one sharing boundary with the Delta Igbos, isn't it? And we have a very good relationship, even on grounds we are speaking right now. And when Isoko is going with Biafra, so what is Urobo going to do? Uroboma cannot stay in any country with Ijo man. Ijo man cannot stay in any country with Urobo man. Ijo man cannot stay in any one country with Ishekiri. Ishekiri will not stay in any one country just with only Ijo. So what option did they have? They don't have any other option that to join. Because as far as I'm concerned, I will make sure, and our people who are on ground, all indigenous sons and daughters of Isoko who are in IPOB, who are in ESN, who are working fervently to make sure that the Biafra struggle is being achieved, they will stand their feet and they will stand the ground to make sure that the Isoko land is Biafra land. And once we go, forget about the rest of them. They can't even stand themselves, they can't even unite to even form the country, so they will follow. So I rest my case, they are all here Biafra. Thank you very much.
Okay, I have to take the floor before he come back. My name is still Maz Odinkem Kendelem Wachineke. What we are here to talk about in general is no election in Biafra land. Because the moment that we begin to understand that there will be no election in Biafra land, that is the moment we have achieved 95% of what we are fighting for. Just like what my brother said, he said, some people are fighting for their own stomach. That is my own analysis on that because of the people who are saying that they are from Niger Delta. These are the people that I tag to say that Igbo man this, Igbo man that. Igbo wants to dominate you. And I borrow a word that our leader Nnamdi Kanu said. He said, how many billionaires do you have in your land? Your children are not going to school. What is his name? This dirty area. Remind me the name of the place. Idudu. Ogoni. Ogoni land had not been cleaned. And these people are sucking everything that is coming from your land in order to enrich themselves. Now, the question that you have to ask yourself is this. Where and what have you benefited from these people? After sharing all this profit with the Westerners, then they will take the shaft. They will share it to the 44 local government in Kanu State and the rest of the northern Nigeria. But you that call yourself, you say that you're a Niger Delta, you say that that Igbo man want to dominate you. I'm not talking about the people who are fighting for the restoration of Biafra like Idudu, Efe, Wasofia, Festus, Freedom Fighter. I'm talking about the people who stand behind this so-called youth president that say that we give you 48 hours or 24 hours, we will dismantle the economy. Where is he now? Where is he? These are the people that we're talking about. So the moment that you begin to realize that Ogoniland has not been clean, you have to join the struggle of Biafra. The moment I have to see that that's your nigger area, there is no reasonable person that can come out to say that he's a billionaire that make it on his own. Any billionaire that you see, they are all profiting from the federal government of Nigeria, and these are the people that want to keep you in perpetuity of the slavery which we call mentalist slavery. Now, the video Mazi Obareze just played concerning the love that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu showed to the people of so-called Niger Delta. This is to tell you that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, he is not fighting for him to benefit alone on this struggle or to enrich himself, but he is trying to those artificial boundary that was created by the white men. He wants to use that opportunity that we have right now in order to bring our people together. Because when it comes to this political jagaban that they are playing, they will say south, south, southeast. But when it comes in a sense to kill all of us at the same time, they will say Igbos. And when they say Igbo, you that is depriving yourself from your own brother, you are also an Igbo man. If you don't know that, you are also an Igbo man, because they will kill you once they come. Like just what is happening right now. The Fulanis are coming. They don't know who is the Isoko man. They don't know who is the Godomigodo. What they know is that all of you are Igbos, because you come from the old eastern region of Nigeria. That is the truth. This is an artificial, and this is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is planning to do. Because if he wants to go with 5 states, we could have gotten our Biafra a long time before now. But he is fighting for our brother to unite and to come to the same umbrella that we are fighting today. At the same time, using that opportunity, because the more Nigerian government is delaying this referendum that we are talking about, the more damage becomes for them. Because even right now, the Hausa people are waking up. Right now, the Middle Belt are waking up. Everybody are waking up. The more you delay, the more damage you're causing to yourself. And according to the scripture, that we are heading to the disintegration and disembowelment of Nigeria. And that's where we're going. That is why every time that you waste, you try to kill us, we resolute more. You abduct, the more you kill us, the more stronger we become. The more you kidnap us, the more stronger we become. The more you rape our mothers in the farm, the more stronger we become. The more you push in terrorists in our land, in the hands of a Fulani herdsman, the more stronger we will become. People see you of what you are. Look at today, the index of Nigeria is number 2 in the whole world. Who can be able to say that he is proud of Nigeria? Nobody. Nobody can say that he is proud of Nigeria. Even Oduduwa people are waking up. Oduduwa have waking up and they say they don't want anything. They don't want restructuring. All they want is their own self-determination, which is to give them Oduduwa nation. Because Nigeria is a fraud. Nigeria is a fraud in a sense that what we are living in, the constitution, everything about Nigeria is fraud. That you can only benefit the Fulani man. That you can only, you score, this one, you score only 3 points. Your name, the date, and your father's name. That is it. And then the person will qualify to be a doctor. Tomorrow he will forget scissors inside person belly. Tomorrow, a person will die inside his hospital. They will say, this is backward, and this is the system that the Westerners have created in order to pull us down. Because the moment you take the quality of education, that is the moment. And these people that say that they come from so-called South, can they reason? Can they see the handwriting of the war? That these people, what they want is to Islamize everybody, kill everybody. But they believe in all these sentiment and believe in all these promises that they will do what have that done for you? Nothing. Ogoniland, look at Ogoniland, what is happening in Ogoniland. So that is why we encourage people who come from the Godo, like my brother here, to keep on doing what you don't allow these people to deceive you, or to say that the people who are in the leadership are only fighting for 5 states. No, they have been compromised. We have not been compromised, because by the fruit you shall know them. We are one people, and we stand for the truth. We stand for the freedom of everybody. If Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for 5 states, why is he speaking about Ndausa? Why is he talking about the Middle Belt? We are not fighting for 5 states. What we are fighting for is this old eastern region that we know then, that they divide in Imo State and Anambra. They said Imo State, before we were one. We are all one people. and we still remain one. And this is the thing, that this is the message. To just cut the whole story short, which is not the end, is that no election in Biafra land. No election in Biafra land. People who are saying Igbo man this, Igbo man that, do not man them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, Mazi Innocent in the war. Biafrans, as you can see, we are fighting. Thank you. We
it's like we have a tough time with the internet from the side of presidentiality, but we must continue in as much as he is hosting us. We can be deliberating on other issues that pertain the freedom of Biafra and things that is happening in Biafra land and the entire contractual dispute itself. I just got okay.
This is the network. I mean, the zoo government, they are removing Darlington. They just removed me now. I'm trying to see if I can go back, but the program is still going. What we are talking about is not to allow these people to manipulate your mind. Believe in yourself. Believe in the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu. Believe in this struggle. Believe in this struggle. We are back again. Believe in this struggle. Believe in this struggle, because Nnamdi Kanu did not create this family in order to enrich himself. He did not create this family in order to enrich himself. I keep on saying this time without number. Time without number, I keep saying it. He did not create this family to enrich himself. That is why the people who have said that Igbo man want to dominate them, they just want to use that in order to divert your attention to hate yourself. Because hating somebody who come from Anambra State, Imo State, Ebonyi State, come from Abia State or Enugu, you are also hating yourself if you come from Akwa Ibom. If you come from Delta State, you are also hating yourself, because this is exactly what they want you to do. We are here to preach this gospel, and this gospel that we must preach it. It doesn't matter what the enemy thinks. That is why we say the only way to boycott everything boycottable is no election in Biafra land. No election in Biafra land starting from Anambra State. Because setting this message straight, we can now be able to tell them that we mean what we want. And for the monthly, the weekly sit at home that Biafrans and non-Biafrans that decided to be using that to show solidarity to Nnamdi Kanu. Most of these people, they are not paying monthly dues, but they love what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. You're also saying that most of these people, they are not into the IPOB, but they love what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. You're also saying that. So that is the same reason why that whatever that you can be able to do, according to our leader Nnamdi Kanu, to do it so that Biafra can be able to be restored. He said, also, onye man ko game, ya me gini, ya menye, ka Biafra bia. So, go on onwe gubo onye na azu afia. Iwe fu no na eti ga-esu support Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu na-ejinyeji. Maka na mgbe ụfọdụ ịtụtụrụ redio gị na-ege, ma ọ bụ gbanye fonu gị gbanye data ị na-ege. Onu ya na-atọ gị ụtọ, mana isiokwa na IPOB. Isiokwa na ife a na-eme. Mana because of na okwu anwụ ọ na-ekwu na ọ na-enye gị hope. Okwu anwụ ọ na-ekwu ọ na-enye gị aṅụrị. Ịghọtara na-ekwu na iwe nụze na-ejinyeji. Iwe si na ife ị ga-eme bụ nọ na ịchọrọ ka ịkpọchie shop gị every Monday. Ịkpọchie shop gị obi adịghị mma. Maka na nwoke chọọ ime ife mana ife anwa ọchị ime na ọ bụ na o mepụrụ obi ama ya ofu ebe. So jide nke iji onye ma nke ọ ga-eme ka Biafra bịa ya gaba n'iru. Mbosi leadership of IPOB sikwa na nke anụnwa bụ compulsory. Ị gasịkwa ike na-emekwa ife ị na-eme. Yọtabe na-ekwu maka ọ bụ na iche eke ata enwe so many group na agitate for Biafra restoration. Onwe so many group na bịa for Biafra restoration. Yọtago Nnamdi Kanu si onye ma nke ọ ga-eme ya mee gịnị ya jisi ike mebe ka Biafra bịa n'ife ọchọ ka Biafra bịa nkịta nke echi. So gụbụ onye na-azụ afịa isi nọ Monday sit at home n'ọnya nwa ka ị ga-eme na obi adịgo mma. Isi nọ Monday every Monday n'ọnya nwa nọ ka ị ga-eji wee kpochie shop gị. Ike ụfọdụ n'ime ụlọ sef ụnụ na-azụkwa afịa mbọsị ụka. I wee sị nnọọ ka i welu nnọọ Monday anụ ka ọ bụla ya bụ sitato gaba n'iru ọ nke anụ ka gị na Chukwu kwetalụ. This is what you agree with your God that this is what you're going to do in order to have a peace of mind and to show solidarity to our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Why not? Go ahead and do it. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu loves everybody. That is why before he even started this struggle, he was going around this so-called South, talking to our people, preaching this gospel to set you free, gospel to reset your carburetor, that your carburetor is not functioning well, and he has finally done that. So how are you going to show him the love? Is to help to crumble the economic of Nigeria, starting from the old eastern region. This is how you're going to do it. There is no other way. There is no other way, because while you are doing that, and by the grace of God, the Hausa people will now be serious and implement the 1 week sit at home. It will finish it. Immediately after that 1 week sit at home, they will give a referendum. They will release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and give a referendum. Because the moment they are delaying this struggle, the moment that we are even getting more stronger. The network is still bad. That is why I'm still giving you entertain on this gospel concerning the what we have here. People that say that Igbo man want to dominate them, these are the people who are behind of the youth leader of so-called Niger Delta. You remember that day when all the South governors summoned these new chiefs of staff, and they were insulted not to honor their invitation. You remember what happened that day? And he was bragging, we give you 24 hours, we will crumble this economy. Where you did, they don't settle you. Make you come out now. Make you come out. Not be if you come out, you brag. We will crumble this economy. We will destroy this economy. We give you 24 hours. Go and tell you people, you see this Niger Delta, all of them are fraud. All of them are fraud. All of you go sit down there. See as this man just use you to do. When I come, if you not like it, if I come on, I have to make you hands. Where you day now? Where you day now with the SQ? Where you day? You to lead that where you day. We never hear your mind too. Ever since that day where you do your gara finish, we never see your mouth too. Because that broke you take talk on that day. Now they repeat them to you because our memory, our carburetor, it does sound. It does sound. We know they forget. Anything we do come, we go remember. Now no matter what they discuss today. People that they use for IPOB to destabilize what they do, to spoil the minds of the people where come from the other side that the Europeans advise the Fulani to divide us with them. Some of them have fallen into that trap, saying that we are fighting for only five states, which is a lie. If we are fighting 5 states, why will Nnamdi Kanu travel all the way, all around this so-called South, preaching for the people to know that we are all one? You're also saying now, Preaching for the truth so that you know that we are all one. That is why they call us the disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. You also say now, that is why we are carrying the message, that footstep of Nnamdi Kanu, to preach this gospel. To preach this gospel so that even the ones who are growing up, it will sink into their brain. They can be able to meditate on it and know that this is the gospel of truth. How many of you will tell this truth that we're telling you? Those your so-called pastor in those so-called South, how many of them will stand on the pulpit on a Sunday like this, tell you the gospel truth, to tell you that Fulani don't love you? Donald Epo says so. Donald Epo, he talk am. He tell the Fulani man where one use that divide and rule, tell them say Igbo one dominate you, Igbo one dominate you. Now in the na Epo ask and say, now Igbo man they suck our oil. Now Igbo man make say our Ogonila no clean. Now Igbo man make say our children the hawk for street. Now Igbo man make say Fulani they kill us. Now Igbo man now call the predicament where all of us they suffer. If na that kind domination, leave them, make them dominate us. They say now, not be me talk amo. And they talk to you. And they talk to you say you be youth leader or youth president of whatever, I don't know. Buhari, I give you 24 hours. I give you 24 hours. We will crumble the economy of this country. Where you there now, they ask you. Where you there? Where you there, they ask you. Where you there? Wetin happen? Wetin happen? On a thing on fear attack us. We dey program for Prince Darlington. When I come attack him, the message still they go on. You see, you people cannot stop us. Anyhow you follow, we get different way to corner you. Because wetin dey pay on be say, this social media, you see this social media, if they go far, pass even Radio Biafra. As he dey now, I not talk the time where our leader dey. Because if our leader they talk, everywhere go stand still. Everywhere go stand still. But the condition now where the Radio Biafra dey, now this social media where they see so, now there the thing they fly, they enter. Once we begin to knock on the way it be, nobody go fit stop them. You're saying now, this is how you know how serious we are. Master Nnamdi cannot love everybody. He even loved Hausa people. Hausa people that were wrongly accused in the prison, tagged them Boko Haram. He fought for them and they got their freedom. Why? Because Nigerian government is delaying Biafra not to come. The more you delay Biafra, the more things are getting worse on your side. You remember? He said, give us Biafra. You refuse. On the 8th of February, that we started a Hausa program. That Hausa program that we are doing, and we are still doing it, don't you know the damage that it has cost you? But at least it makes people brain to carburetor to begin to function well. The more you try to delete this thing in the minds of the people, the more the thing is increasing, because you can never ever delete it. It's impossible. It's impossible. So my brothers and sisters, Idudu, Efe, Uwasofia, freedom fighter, Festus, and all the freedom fighters who come from the so-called South, do not mind these people. They want you to turn against your own brothers who are fighting the real fight with you. This is what they want. Divide and rule. This is the tactics of British. This is exactly what British is doing, and this is exactly what they will continue to do. But you have to reason. You have to reason. You have to face the enemy. Single the enemy out. That enemy, you know this is the enemy. Single that person out. Deal with that person directly. Do not generalize everybody and say that Igbo people won't fight only 5 states. We know one fight only 5 states. We dey fight for everybody to be free. If you watch this program from the beginning, you will listen to the video Prince Darlington played, where our leader is preaching to the people of so-called South. Look at what is happening in Benue State. Lower Benue, these are our people. They took them, they joined them with the North, with the Benue to become Middle Belt. This is what they do. Divide them and rule them. Separate them from their brothers. Because this is just like taking your father, they sell your father to another slave master, took your mother, sell her to another slave master, took the children, just disperse them. This is exact. We are living the life of slavery. We are living the life of slavery in Nigeria. If you don't know, the life that we are living in, how can somebody, you say South, but this says South, there are people who are still speaking this Igbo. How can Englishman be speaking English? His native language is English. And you are telling that Englishman, you say you are not an Englishman. Then what is he? What is he? He speaks English, and you say he's not an Englishman. You see a Judaism, a Judaic person, and you're telling that person you are not a Jew. But that person speaks Jew. He practices Jew. And you say he's not a Jew. How does it make sense? This is a divide and rule. They take your mother, sell it. Take your father, sell it. Divide the children so that they will not come together in order to fight. This is the message today. The peace that Nnamdi Kanu has fought. Enemies want to destroy them. People who have been compromised in IPOB. Also the politicians. Because the politicians have already mequatalized their compromisation. Their compromisation has mequatalized into the upgrade. It has upgraded. The upgrade, the compromisation of the politician, it has upgraded. So they are looking for somebody that they are going to go down with. And they are looking for the people who are inside to help them finish the job. You're also saying now to turn your brain. Why is it that they have never ever talked about fundraising? Why is it that they say Mazi Chinasa Nworu of DOS say nobody should go to a British embassy? Nobody should go to Nigeria embassy, but only Kenya. Why? Somebody want to join in? Let me see if I can bring you in. Let me see. Metusele. Let me see if I can bring you in. I can bring you in. So, why would they say that? You understand what I'm saying now? Why would they say that you should not do this? You should not do this? You understand what I'm saying now? But you are not doing anything to save that man. And you are removing people who are representing our brothers who are in the South. You understand what I'm saying now? What are you talking? Do not allow them. Do not allow them. Do not help them to destroy what Nnamdi Kanu has started. That is why I said Nnamdi Kanu never start this fight in order to enrich himself, but to free each and every one of us, our unborn generation. You understand now? Our unborn generation, this is exactly what he's fighting for. Not to enrich himself. If he wanted to enrich himself, I keep on saying this. If he want to enrich himself, he could have done that 2015 when they caught him, imprison him, promising M9. He said it in BBC Igbo. Na ha nyelinye onye na-esoto onye isi ọkwa onye isi obodo. They gave him vice president. He said no. What he wants is Biafra. What he wants is Biafra. He doesn't want any other thing but Biafra. Then how can you be accusing his disciples, saying they are fighting for five states? No, you have to single that person out. Single him out, attack that person. I go for my enemy, I attack him. I attack him one-on-one. This is how I do. I don't run around the bush. I don't do that. I don't do that. I go straight to my enemy. You are my enemy. I face you. I face you. You don't generalize everybody, say that all of honor. Which one be all of honor? Which one be all of honor? We not be all of honor. Now then you talk about the them. Inside them, you take a that person where you want to talk about. You talked about that person. You also saying now, courage. Have courage. As a media in this freedom fighter, tomorrow, you are going to be more than a freedom fighter for only Biafra. Because people will respect you the more. Remember our leader said that when we have Biafra, those who wants to go to enjoy democracy can go ahead. But for him, that he is going further in order to liberate, to set free other Africans. This is his words. So for you to know that your freedom fighter right now in Biafra, in this agitation right now, is going to increase, but you have to remain focused. You have to remain focused. Nnamdi cannot love everybody. Nnamdi cannot love everybody. He built a family not to enrich himself, but in order to set free our unborn generation. So you don't mind those people who are saying that Igbo man want to dominate them. Just take a word that Dona Ebu replied to Fulani man and said, if that is how you think, then it's better that Igbo man dominate me. Because Igbo man have not come to my land, they have not stolen from me, they don't suck my oil, they don't deprive my children not to go to school. Our graduates are out of job. The ones who have job lost their job. The ones who don't have, who have just graduated, they don't have job. Even the companies in their land, they cannot be able to find a job. It's not Igbo man. This is Fulani man is doing these things. And Fulani man is saying that Igbo man want to dominate. Who are you going to believe? This is a Dona Ebu from so-called South. Most of you know what I'm talking about. And Bruce Ali, the Great, who brought a free education, a lot of development in so-called South. Where is he today? Anything that will bring progress in your life, the enemy will always go there in order to destroy those things. Take away your happiness. Take, for instance, the great Bruce Ali, who brought free Edgar and a lot of things. What happened to him? Didn't they kill him? Because he wants to bring happiness into your life. And this happiness that he wants to bring to your life, the enemy of your progress, they don't want it. Some of you go to church and you say, my enemy of progress, you must die. Your enemy of your progress is those politicians. Your enemy of your progress is those ones who are in this struggle, destroying what you are. Those are your enemy. And these are the people that you need to face. For you to remain resolute, you have to think like Nnamdi Kanu, act like Nnamdi Kanu. You also say now, you have to think like him, act like him, and remain truthful at all times.
Do not be compromised, because this freedom that we are fighting is for the generation upon generation to be free. For everybody that in Africa will be free and totally free. That these people who want to keep you on in perpetuate of slavery will be ashamed of themselves. And if they don't want to change, what will happen to them is only God in heaven that knows. It's only God in heaven that knows. One day they will sleep, they will not wake up. One day they will be driving, they will slump on their cars. One day they will be buying something in the market, and the next thing that you will see, that person is gone. You will say, the person who just went to market to hospital few days ago to check up himself, and everything is perfect. Because Biafran freedom, Biafra is a spirit, and you cannot fight the spirit. You cannot fight the spirit. These people are your enemy. Remain focused. Say no to Biafra, anti-Biafrans. Say no to Anambra election. Say yes to those people who decide on their own to show solidarity to Nnamdi Kanu by closing their shop every Monday. Say yes for your freedom and remain resolute. Support ESN because it's very, very important. You see Eastern Security Network. You see this Eastern Security Network. You see this fund that we are talking about. Some of you, when we talk about this fund or talk about to come and support ESN, you don't do that. Why? Because you feel that you have made money. How much have you made? Can you be able to go to Nigeria? If you go to Nigeria, they will kidnap you. They will ask you to bring your life savings. And if you don't do that, they will kill you. So why don't you take 10% of what you are having every week or every month? Just say, this is my type in Biafran struggle. This is my type. Because those people that you say that you're a reverend father, you're a pastor, that they can never ever speak against Nigerian government or any government at all in Africa. Because all of them benefit from this, from these people. They are benefiting from Nigerian government, from all these African countries. They are benefiting because they control multitude of people. So they have a dividend that they are receiving from the government. These musicians that you're seeing today, why is it that they can never ever speak or sing a song about Biafra or sing a song against Nigeria in general? Why? They are benefiting because they control multitude. So use your brain. Use your brain. I still remember as Odinkeman Kendele Mwachineke, a bona fide active member of IPOB and also an active financial member as well. Let me see if I can be able to go back to the Prince Darlington program. Let me see if I can be able to go back to that program. Let me see if I can be able, because there was a problem before. Let me see if I can be able to go back to that very program, because it's very, very important. We must continue. We must continue. Let me see if I can go back to that program. Let me see if I can be able to go back to that program. Let me see if I can go back to that program.
The great Igbo people of all people, the great Biafrans of all people,
When you come to the West, what you hear, that Igbo is even becoming even more popular than even the so-called Nigeria. And with all this swag, with all this intelligence, with all this hardworking, with all this, our culture and our behavior and our lifestyle, everything will be, will be caged and shrink by Fulani nomadic that wander in the Sahel with cattle and sleep in the forest and in the bushes. It should be a thing of concern. It should be a thing of concern. It should be a shame to accept slavery. They are not even accepting it from any type of, maybe well-to-do human being, but Fulani Janjaweed. Fulani Janjaweed. Fulani Janjaweed. That is why we must continue to support IPOB, support ESN. When they say sit at home, sit at home. When you sit at home, you are breaking the feathers of Fulani Janjaweedism. Meyetikala, you are breaking their feathers. Not until our leader has been extraordinarily redented from Kenya, that I have now I'm becoming to know the important, the value of the Ebonyi State to start with. Ebonyi State is blessed with all natural resources. And not just that they are blessed, it is a very huge acres in thousands of land. But the Meetic Allah, they want it for themselves so that they will subdue everybody to slavery and they will begin to marry our guests out for free. Not just for free, they will subdue them and they will take them as slaves. Just like as hopeless Danger of Imo State have said that now Imo guests is giving Imo people guests for free for Meetic Allah to marry for free. You all saw it when he said it. Look at the slap on our face. Look at the slap on our face. As beautiful as Imo, the people who inhabit that space, they call Imo, which is Biafra land. Hopeless Uzodima is telling us that he have given our guests in marriage for free. In the history of Biafra, even we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we don't even marry our people for free. Hope Uzodima and the rest of the slaves in our land are bringing shame and trying to rub it on our face. And we must say a no to that. That is why it is good when they say sit at home. People have died and people are ready to die. And if you will say you are a stubborn fly that will follow the corpse to the grave, so be it. So be it. Thank God that today AIT have said it, that the DSS trying to, tarnish the image of IPOB. They kill a Reverend Father. And my question is that, where were you going to, you Reverend Father? Where were you going to? Obey simple instruction. The Bible says, obey before complain. All the preaching you have been preaching since you were born. Now today, now you won't preach the last one. Now today, now you won't preach the one you carry for the go heaven. Today, the indigenous people of Biafra have said it is a saboteur day. 14th of September of every year is a saboteur day, and it's a sit at home. You just have to just relax at home. Tomorrow is Wednesday. You can go for your evangelism as a reverend, but you won't. Look at you now. You are now beyond 6 feet. Court of glory. DSS of Nigeria, Janjaweed, controlled by the Janjaweed, have sent a lot of people to early grave today. They burn car, they burn keke, and they say they are here. They are unknown government. This is what they are capable of doing, the Nigerian DSS. That is why it is good that you just obey and sit at home. After the day pass, that is it. But we must continue to obey the instruction of IPOB. If you think that you are going to be the one that is going to be a disobedient, or you are going to be the one that is going to be a blocker or a stubborn head, we are not going to take it from you. And if DSS are going to use you to send you to early send you to God for judgment, unwanted judgment, what's the right English word? That is, so be it for you. Because they will use you as a scapegoat and they will target unknown government. This is what they are now doing now. And AIT today, it confirmed that TSA will do that. If the Reverend Father I've already posted it. Prince Zanity have also posted it. You can scroll through his page, you will see it in there.
A word is a no for the why. Let me come. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me come in because I want to show our people something. I want to show them something. Few days before they strike, before they finally strike and come into the palace and kill so many people, something happened, and I want the whole world to take note of this and to see what happened. This video was recorded. They wanted to break into the house, and these gallant men, they don't have any gun. Let's go. This is how much we love our leader. We say no, they cannot enter. Few days before they invaded and killed so many people. Nobody is carrying gun here. Nobody is carrying any gun, only stick. Because the army, the military want to enter into our leader's compound, and we say no, it's not going to happen. This happened few days, exactly few days before 14th. It happened few days before 14th. At the point they shot somebody, and you're going to see it on this platform. All these things that you see are the things that the governors from the Eastern region have caused to us. That is, anybody who is telling you to come out and vote, tell the person may go punish you. We love our leader so much, and we refuse to allow the army to invade into his house. These are gallant men. We are good to go. They refuse that the army will not enter into the house of Nnamdi Kanu. Not when we are still alive and watching. And some of these guys died on 14th of September 2017. Some of the guys you are seeing here were killed for protecting Nnamdi Kanu and defending Biafra. We are only asking for Biafra to be restored. This is the Nigerian army. Second year in the home of the just of Biafra. They came to resistance. This is also ready to resolve right now. They are there at his home. It's also ready to resolve. As you can see, this is our tank. They came in the battalion. As you can see this now, the Nigerian army, life here, at the home of the just of Biafra. This happened before 14th. I'm still going to show you what happened on 14th. You see the armor tank right in front of Nnamdi Kanu's house. This is when they are preparing to attack. They were preparing to attack, and I was very, very close to our leader there. You see their tank. People who doesn't have gun, who doesn't have matches, who doesn't have anything, they are bringing these to come and attack and kill them. Look at the soldier down there. Are you seeing this life? This is life. This is the Nigerian army. Stationed at the home of the social of Biafra. They are life now, trying to break into his house. This is life. This is life. This is life. Let the whole world know the essence of what is going on now. This is life at the home of the social of Biafra. This is his house. They put their battalion. You can see the tank. You can see the tank. You can see the tank. The tank of the house. You see this. You see this. This is life. This is life. This is life. We are not afraid of them. We are not afraid of them. We are with them, one-on-one there. With their armor tank, with their AK-47s, with the battalions of soldiers. We stood on the ground that you cannot penetrate, and shoot Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will not happen. So those of you that are still flexing your muscles, still trying to do one or two things to bring the struggle down, you see how much we love our leader. You cannot equate this love with anything. The enemy's later left. This video is a little bit lengthy, but I want to
That is why I say that this sit at home that we did today, which is a Sabbath Day, it is very, very important in our leaders' freedom. It is very, very important in our leaders' freedom, because what led to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to escape and what led to his return. So once we begin to treat these issues, that is when you can be able to see that you can say, just like what I said yesterday when we had a program, that the Sabbath Day which we had today, the 14th September, is very, very important, because it's going to boost the freedom of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because these are the facts. What led Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to leave Nigerian government, to escape from Nigeria?
What actually happened is they wanted to break into his house, and the gallant men on the ground refused that they will not break into his house. They wanted to arrest him. This happened days before they finally came in and started shooting sporadically against the indigenous people of Biafra.
Yes, I know. I was trying to make a connection with today being the 14th September. This is going to help our legal counsel. Today has been officially to remember as a day of Sabutua, which is what led to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to escape to Nigeria from Nigeria, and what is the reason why that he came back. Just like what Barrister Aloy Ejimoko said, you have to treat these two issues before you can be able to see if you have a case for against Nnamdi Kanu. So Nigeria have no other choice than to give us referendum, because we are all over the places.
Yes, Biafrans, I think you guys would like to have more of this video, but honestly, what happened that very day was so much hilarious. It was so much fun. They wanted to come to arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and these gallant men that you see, we refused. We resisted them. They came the first day, we resisted them. They came the second day, we resisted them. They retreated. Then finally, they came the third day. But something happened that I want to say on this platform today, because today is a day we are remembering those that died. The people that were stationed at the area where these people came from, the area where they penetrated to Nnamdi Kanu's house, did not give signal to the commanders around that house. They did not give any signal. I don't know if they were sleeping. I don't know if they were out of their duty. There were men that were stationed every corner of this compound, that circled this compound. But where these people came in from, there was no signal from them on the day that they broke in. Unlike before, any side they want, because Nnamdi Kanu, the father's compound have how many entrances? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 entrances. That is where how the location of his father's house was. But the area where they penetrated and came in, the people that were stationed there could not give any sign. We don't know what happened. I cannot say what I don't know, but they did not. Had it been a gave sign, every other commanders will come and stand with them, and we started from there. But they came from the angle where some people were stationed to keep watch, and they couldn't give any sign. Biafrans, up to today, what actually happened that very day still keep me in confusion. I'm still in a state of confusion because if the people, the tango that were there had given us information that these people are coming, we would have known what to do. But lo and behold, there was no information until the next thing we started hearing was gone. Because where they started shooting is right very close to the house of Mazenam on the next compound. And where they from enter before they get to where they started shooting, if we had getting information on time, believe you me, it would have been a different thing, because men will be ready. There might be not too much of casualty because men will be ready. But they came in freely, no disturbance, nobody, give any signal, nothing. And well, the next thing we heard was very close to the house, and they started shooting. You see, in this struggle, I have seen it all. I have seen death. Or 2, or 3. And before the day I show you this video, Nnamdi Kanu was attacked at Obakala. Serious attack. He has said it on his platform that a day is coming when he's going to release the video of what happened at Obakala. Serious attack. They were shooting at us on that very day. Serious gunshot. But at the end of the day, nobody was, bullet did not penetrate. So that is what provoked them to now come back the day that they came, which is on 14. What I'm talking about happened, I think, on either 10th or 11th, between 10 and 11, when they attacked Nnamdi Kanu at Obakala. Then after 2 days, the third day, it was on 11th, the third day they strike, because they were angry that the guys they were shooting, nothing happened. My brother, my sister, people have given their life on this struggle. Therefore, if you're in this struggle and you are dragging us backward, then have given their lives. They came with helicopter gunboat. They came with APC. They came with many joint task force. There are soldiers, there are police, there are all of them put together. They came from that angle and they started shooting. Over 1,600 subtraction bullet holes is in the compound of Nnamdi Kanu. They were shooting as if they were have you watched Rambo before? If you have watched Rambo movie, that is exactly what happened on that very day. And we don't have any gun to fight back. They thought there was a stockpile of guns and bullets in that compound. That is why they came having all the whole arsenal within their reach. They're using machine gun, shooting as if they are fighting war. Now I want you to see that particular video where they penetrated and shot everything, every human being in that compound on site. I want you to watch it. After that, I will now bring my brothers. I will now ask my brothers to make their own contribution in regards to what we are talking about. Because when I see you doing any nonsense in this struggle, you are my enemy. because I'm going to fight you to finish. Watch this. Listen to the sound of gun, different kind of guns. Listen. They just come close. Gallant some dog go like another mother. He's the one that gave it. The Nigerian army is here. At the whole of the Biafra. Fearless some dog, God will bless you. Because this is the video I did them there now. This is the video I did them about. They cannot escape this. This is when they tell you that Mazaman cannot jump bell. Show them this video. When they tell you he jump bell, he jump bell, he jump bell. Show them this video. Look at fearless before them. This is what happened. You are hearing the sound of bomb. Yes. They are shooting. Trying to kill everybody. Yes. I'm like, I don't know, there are many. There are many. Yeah. You can hear gunshot. It's happening now in the home of the Nigerian army are shooting our people. You see, that is machine gun. That is machine gun rotating. They are fighting people who doesn't have one common bullet. Are you hearing it? You hear it? As if they are fighting in Sambisa forest. They are shooting their anti-skates, firing weapons, firing guns. You see it? 14th of September. And when men pass through all this devil, then when men pass through all this hell, somebody will sit on the money that is meant for this struggle to move forward. And you want me to keep quiet. You want me to keep quiet, and people died. The blood of innocent defenseless people who are defending our leader, fighting for our freedom, was wasted on that very day. You are hearing the sound of God. So many of those people who are causing problems in this struggle cannot stand 1 second. They can't stand 1 second to listen, to hear the sound of God. They can't stand 1 second. You are hearing it. You see, oh God, what we are hearing is sound of God. Machine gun. They are fighting. They are trying to break down the gate and come inside the compound, and they've succeeded in bringing the gate down. Whoever, when you watch this finish, I mean, if you are part and parcel of those that is tracking us backward, getting the money belong to this struggle, thunder will fire you.
You see? You see?
After shooting and killing us like this, you come and vote for the continuation of the revolution. It will not happen. You are listening to it. If we have our own bullets and our own guns, these people cannot come close to us.
It's true.
They can't. Because they are not well trained. They are running away from Sambisa forest. They are running away from Boko Haram from the north, coming to kill innocent people who have committed no crime. Who doesn't have any gun? They are trying to bring it to his house. Look at gallant men. They don't have any gun and they are still there. They don't have any gun, no bullets. And these people are shooting with their APC. I'm not the smacker. You can't go outside, my brother. And people are causing problems. These are the things that happen that we on the ground have witnessed. We witnessed this, and somebody is somewhere causing problems here and there, up and down, left, right, and center. And men fell. I want Biafrans to see to take
Sure.
place. It was a very, 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 very. I don't know the kind of what I'm going to use of what happened that very day. People were killed. They came to kill him. But God so kind. God so kind, it did not happen. They have thrown